Morning, Sully. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for taking a few minutes and tell us about this tournament and how it all came about. The Kiss Cancer Goodbye Tournament is going to be next Saturday. Full slate of games starting at noon. I believe there's 5 games, and you guys will be finishing up the day against Atlantic Christian.
Yeah, correct. Basically at the end of last year, one of my players, Kayla Sykes, her mother, she approached me at the end of the season and kind of said, hey, what do you think about running a cancer tournament next year? And her name's Lana Yell, and, she does a lot for the program. She's very involved, and I thought it was a great idea. And I've known Kayla, since about 7th grade, and, I know cancer is something personal to her and her family. Kayla lost her aunt, Coach Carol Small-Smith, who was a very positive influence in Kayla's life on and off the court. And I know Kayla, she uses a lot of her aunt who passed away as motivation as a player and as a person. So I know this was very personal to them. And, the thing with cancer is, everybody knows someone who's lost the battle or has survived the battle with cancer. And, myself, I've lost multiple grandparents. My brother, he's a cancer survivor. So when Lana Yell brought this up to me, I thought it was a no-brainer and said, let's do it.
And, Coach, how tough has this been? I know we spoke about a week ago, and you were saying, hey, the process is still ongoing here a week away. So obviously it takes a lot of work to put these tournaments together. Give our fans a little bit of insight of how it goes from idea to an actual tournament.
Yeah, like I said, I started working on this in April, and I reached out to some teams, and I got a lot of great feedback right away. I really appreciate the 10 teams involved, and I like to take things small to start, especially when you're running tournaments and things like that. And I was thinking 2-3 games. It shot up to 5 games really quick with everyone that wanted to get involved. And then I had to turn some teams down. So, we got the teams, and we had to go around, and a lot of local businesses are helping support the tournament. And our athletic director, Dr. Robert Wagner, he's been great helping with everything, and the Sykes family. And, if we're going to do a tournament at ACIT, we're going to put the work in, and we're going to do it the right way.
What's been the most difficult thing, Coach, about taking this from idea to an actual tournament?
I just think money and covering everything. I mean, you're right. Things sound great. Yeah, let's run a tournament. And then, I'm a basketball guy. I just coach, and I'll get the teams, no problem. And then, Dr. Wagner, the brains of the program, he comes in with the expenses and the money and paying the rest and the security. And I'm like, wow, okay, I didn't think about that. But
you're like, what? It costs more than $100 to run a tournament?
Yeah, So, but you know what? Like I said, it's very important to the Sykes family. It's very important to me personally, and I'm sure the teams involved. I mean, everybody knows somebody that has dealt with cancer. So for me to go and put the extra work in, I'm willing to do that.
And one of the cool things, Coach, is, when you invite a team, it's like, hey, you got to make a contribution here to what we're trying to do. So that's a cool thing. Every team coming in is making a monetary donation to the cause. And where's all this money going?
Yeah, every team has donated $100, and they're going to get a plaque after the game, each of the 10 teams. And the money is going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, Philadelphia. And, it just, like I said, it's nice for all the schools, the players, the coaches, all the athletic directors from all the teams involved. They should all be very proud of themselves. And, we're all doing this together.
We're talking with Jason Vander. He's the girls basketball coach at ACIT, and they're starting up the Kiss Cancer Goodbye Tournament next Saturday, January 13th, starting at noon. So there's going to be games going on all day long over there on the campus of ACIT in Mays Landing. So get out there if you get a chance. And, Coach, what's been the reaction of your team? Obviously, this is a big deal for you guys, the Red Hawks, and they obviously want to represent themselves well. And, you guys are trying to become known as one of those teams around South Jersey and the Cape Atlantic League that can be competitive and be among the conversation of high school girls basketball in South Jersey.
Yeah, that's definitely our goal. And the girls are doing well. We've won 5 in a row. We won a very competitive bracket down in Wildwood at the Boardwalk Classic, and the girls are just playing hard, and we're all having fun. The coaches, the players, everybody involved. And I know it's cliche, but we really just take it day by day, and our goal is let's just get better every single day. And they've been playing so hard, and they're fun to watch right now. But we got a very, very tough road ahead of us.
Have they sort of taken ownership of this tournament in terms of getting out there and promoting it among their friends? And, a lot of these kids come from all different towns, so they know a lot of kids at the other schools. So I'm sure they're kind of reaching out to all their friends from different schools saying, hey, come on out and help support this thing.
Yeah, they are. And I don't really think they understand yet the magnitude of the tournament. It's the first time we're doing this. So I think, next Saturday when it hits and they're like, wow, there's all these people in our gym. It's new to them. It's new to us. Like I said, I'll talk about the tournament with them probably Friday night because, we got to look one day ahead at a time. But I don't think it's hit them yet.
Well, that's got to be an interesting dilemma as a coach in your position. You're sort of going to be there all day long trying to coordinate things and making sure everything's run smoothly. And then, oh, by the way, at 7 o'clock, you got a game to coach. Yeah. You know what? I'll be ready. And we already got, players, signing up to help. Even, the freshman team, the JV team, we got parents. You're right. My job at the end of the day is to coach basketball. And, sure, there's going to be a lot of work to do that day. And, on the back of my mind is, we have to be ready for our game at 6 o'clock. But I'll be able to handle it. Now, Coach, what's the what went into the actual day, the actual event, the games, the matchups? How did you create the matchups? Did you take any input in from different schools, like, hey, we'd like to play, Hamilton, or we'd like to play Cumberland, or that kind of thing? How did you fix the matchups? Obviously, you want to get some good matchups and some teams going against each other that may not normally get a chance to play each other.
Well, we kind of picked the day, the Saturday, the 13th. You said it earlier. There's a ton of tournaments, probably every Saturday, the whole month of January moving forward. So the 13th, there was nothing going on. So we picked a day. And as far as the teams, a lot of these teams we play in the summer league, and I've built very good relationships with some of the coaches. They become very good friends of mine. And, I just kind of reached out to them first, and they jumped right on, and, we try to do matchups as far as, we want competitive basketball, and I think, that's what you're going to get next Saturday.
Coach, before we let you go, I don't know if you've thought this far ahead, but is there a way people can reach out and help and donate a few bucks in case they can't make it out there next Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. Any donations or anything can be sent to ACIT High School. Absolutely, we're welcoming any and all help. And like I said, this is for the basketball community, but just people in general. As human beings, we've all experienced the seriousness of cancer, and any donations, by all means, you can send them to ACIT High School.
Good stuff, Coach. We appreciate you taking a few minutes. I know you got to get back to work. It's only a week away, so make sure you're crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's.
I will. And listen, Sully, I want to personally thank Glory Days Magazine for the generous donation and helping us with this tournament. So it means a lot to us and to the team and everybody involved.
No problem, man. We're happy to help, and we're excited to see this thing get off the ground, and hopefully it'll be the kind of tournament that stays around for years to come.
Absolutely. And thanks for having me, and I'll see you next Saturday.
You got it, man. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, bye.
That was Coach Jason Vander of ACIT Girls Basketball. Check them out next Saturday. Real big tournament, the inaugural event, Kiss Cancer Goodbye